Hello there. We may today be closer to football coming home, but we're now as far away as we have ever been of sovereignty coming home to the people of the UK. So there you have it for the weekend. England won, sovereignty lost. While the England soccer team takes yet another well-deserved step forward in the Football World Cup, what have we bought with our intended 39 billion quid Brexit divorce payment after yesterday's body-bagless Chequers summit? Well, we get given a common rulebook for all our industrial goods and agri-products, presumably a single market where the rules emanate not from Westminster but from Brussels. We get a facilitated customs arrangement, a sort of customs union then, where Brussels decides the rules and whether or not we can set up trade deals with other countries outside the EU. And we also get something called labour mobility, which presumably entails some sort of freedom of movement of people. So on Wednesday, the Prime Minister told us categorically that we were out of the single market, out of the customs union, ending freedom of movement, and outside ECJ jurisdiction. And now, as of yesterday's Chequers sellout meeting, where all those paper Tory Brexiteers sat like nodding donkeys, we find that being in a single market and in a customs union, accepting free movement and under the ECJ gavel are now all being retained as government policy. Not only that, it is now becoming clear that any post-Brexit UK, if there is such a thing now, will find it much harder to strike a deal with the USA under these proposals. A quick scout around Twitter and you can already see the backlash as people show pictures of the remnants of their Tory party membership cards, as well as vows to never vote blue again. The trouble, though, is they're obviously Brexiteers, but many of them are now threatening to vote red next time. Please vote purple and you might get what you want. Voting red is just a great way of having your bank account raided and having the country forced to apply for an IMF bailout. Leave.eu says that Theresa May officially betrayed Brexit yesterday as her lily-livered cabinet signed off on the softest Brexit possible, leaving hardline Eurosceptics incensed. Except, of course, for the ones actually in the room and being paid as ministers. And Labour Leave also has it taped up nicely when they say, "Last night the Prime Minister betrayed the nation. Theresa May and her quisling cabinet have quietly knifed democracy, draped an EU flag over the corpse, and now sit obediently at Barnier's feet." With the UKIP leader Gerard Batten calling the PM's proposal a surrender document to the European Union. Now some are saying that it's all just a grand wheeze. They'll take this plan to Brussels, who will say no and try to water it down further and try to get more and more concessions out of the UK until it is totally unacceptable to Parliament and the people of the UK, so we'll end up pulling the offer at the last minute, forcing a hard Brexit. Personally, I do not share this optimism. By trying to be both Leaver and Remainer, mostly Remainer, and using the like of her number 10 advisor Ollie Robbins, all the PM has done is please no one, except of course those Eurocrats. As a result, her party is badly split, and in reality the only thought on cabinet minds yesterday was how to limit the damage to the Conservative Party. Hence this bowl of utter fudge. Now there will come a phase of trying to convince the Tory party faithful that it's all okay really, and this is the only way to keep Corbyn out of number 10, while of course trying to convince the EU that it is in their interests to accept the proposed deal. And already the BBC reports that she is trying to get her backbench MPs to back the deal, saying that the deal is good for the UK and for the EU. The Guardian has reported today that EU diplomats are giving guarded responses to the PM's proposals, but they are concerned, it seems, about the risks that such a deal would present to their single market. And there is dissent already within the Conservative backbenches, with Tory Brexiteer MP Andrea Jenkins telling LBC's Matt Fry that, "I personally am prepared to vote against it, and if the detail is as bad as we are hearing, then I am also prepared to put a letter into the 22. Referring to the Tory backbench 1922 committee, where it is understood that the number of letters of no confidence in the PM going into its chairman's safe could be increasing. But what should alarm all Brexiteers is that the SNP leader Nicola Sturgeon has said that May's Brexit proposals are hopefully a step forward. I wonder if the SNP leader in the House of Commons, Ian Blackford, will be offering the PM his heartfelt congratulations during PMQs next Wednesday. That would really put true Tory Brexiteer MPs' backs up. And while all this goes on, the EU gives us more evidence of why we voted to leave. EU bosses are using the budget system to keep member states on a tight leash, reports The Express, saying, Eastern countries receive a great deal of money through what is known as the EU's Cohesion Fund, which helps bridge the gap between the richer and poorer EU member states. However, in the latest proposals, this fund has been interlinked with behaviour. If EU members are seen to be breaking the bloc's rules, bosses will cut their cohesion funding. What a great way to build cohesion, eh? Through threats. Shouldn't it really be called the EU Coercion Fund? So, please let us all know what you think by leaving a comment below. Thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.